Welcome back to Trojan Sports Now. The Trojan football team has had plenty of time to practice for their nationally ranked opponent this weekend, and the team gives us a look at how practice has been going.
In college, we go from scrimmaging one another to lining up and playing. In our case, we're going to line up and play a nationally ranked opponent, and it's a great opportunity this week versus Boise.
Last season, the Trojan football team fell on the blue turf in Bronco territory, but as Saturday approaches, fans hope to see a more developed team.
And ready or not, it is football time, and we've had a solid camp. We come into the game pretty healthy, which was not the case a year ago, and ready to see where we're at.
There's a lot of excitement going on right now. Playing Boise State last year and losing to them, everybody looking to get a win over them, and it's just a lot of people looking to get that revenge back. So it's really a lot of excitement going on.
The team's past season is one that is unforgettable, including their defeat over Arkansas State, becoming champs, and who can forget the win over LSU. However, can they get back there or exceed it?
The thing that sticks out to me, and we only broke one tackle against them last year, which is unheard of, okay? We broke one tackle in the complete football game last year, 60-some plays, but they're great tacklers. And they dominated us last year. They got 10 starters back. I think they have one of the best secondaries in the country.
Last year, I mean, it was a lot of I don't think we were really ready for the game. This year, I feel like we were really prepared for it. I mean, everybody's like invested, doing extra film study, working hard, practicing hard. I feel like this year we're gonna like come out and get them this year.
The men will open their season in Veterans Memorial Stadium against Boise State this Saturday at 5 p.m.
Even with the volleyball team having freshmen step up in the first weekend for the Trojans, the trip to Tennessee will not be an easy one, and head coach Josh Lauer talks about what has to happen.
I think we need to continue to work on our offense. You know, I think that we want to continue to be more efficient and more impactful in our first ball swings out of serve receive. You know, it was really nice to see Cheyenne kind of get into the groove offensively. I think she had 13 kills, only one error this afternoon. You know, and so kind of putting that whole package together. You know, we talk a lot. We want to be a great serve receive side out team, and I think we're going to get in the gym and we got to make that better before we go on the road and play in a little hostile environment at MTSU and things like that. So that's going to be our big focus this week.
The ladies will hit the road this weekend for the Blue Raider Bash, where they will play Stetson, Middle Tennessee, and Austin Peay.
The Troy soccer team looks to snap its 3-game streak on Thursday as it takes on Ole Miss in a neutral site game at the Cage in Mobile. The Trojans dropped a pair of home matches over the weekend, with Claire Taylor producing the squad's lone goal. Troy outshot its opponent 22-15 over the weekend and manufactured 13 corners, but were unlucky in finishing.
Whether the cross-country team is ready or not, their game time begins Friday when they compete at the JSU Struts opener in Oxford. There's been many occasions for teams where rankings don't always matter, and I'm sure the team hopes this is the case for them. Head coach Elliot Blount gives us a look at what to expect.
The competition is such, and the schedule, if you look at it, then there are no meets that jump off the schedule, you know, and I think where these teams are, we're going to open up in the 31st and up in Oxford. These are meets where we can be competitive and learn how to win. If we're going to do things at conference, I think throughout the season we have to situate ourselves scheduling-wise, in which we're up in the front of races and learning how to move up front and win a cross-country meet, which is difficult. So that's the structure behind it. JSU is an excellent start for us. We always go up there, have a pretty good showing, so we're going to stay with that tradition.
For more information on the Trojan cross-country team, follow Troy Trojans TFXC on both Instagram and Twitter for any updates.
As we mentioned earlier, the Trojans will kick off their season on Saturday against Boise State, and while the action on the field should be enough for the fans, there will be another fun opportunity for fans to remember the big game. A 360-degree, ultra-high-definition interactive fan photo will be taken during the game that will allow everyone at the game to have a permanent and interactive reminder of the first game in the new renovated Vet.
interactive fan photo. This will take place at the end of the first quarter in the break between the first and second quarter. We'll have plenty of things leading up to that, letting people know how you can get on the information list to know when this is available to utilize as well too. But it's a 360 photo to where we'll come out to midfield and capture the entire stadium. So all fans are getting a chance to be featured in this photo. So smile big. There'll be interactive pieces too, to where you actually go to the video board and play Troy football highlights on there as well too, inside of the actual photo. We'll have T-Roy kind of strategically hidden somewhere as like a Where's Waldo style thing as well too, to where you can actually win tickets to a game later in the season in the Stadium Club. So a great opportunity to have this interactive piece. But on top of that as well too, we're going to take an iconic panoramic photo during the game as well too that fans will be able to purchase later on as well too. So a chance to really see, in the very first time that we have the brand new North End Zone unveiled to all of our fans here, you're going to be able to capture that moment and hold on to it for years to come as well.
That's all the time we have for Trojan Sports Now. Check us out online at youtube.com/Troy Trojan Vision to catch anything you missed.
For Briana Jones, I'm Antonio Reese. Thanks for watching. And as always,
Go Trojans.